This is a private sanctuary.
Girl Scout
Outsiders
cookies!
are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Excellent. I was right. It is over here. I'm just dumb and forgot that I have to do this in a certain order. Forgot I was supposed to go speak with them. I hope to God my Paragon is high enough. This is gonna suck if it's not. So I'm gonna say, no, not a new save. Fuck. Ah. Delete save. Thank you. I only want one save of this character across all 3 games. I really don't want to fight any of you people, please. Please, please let my fucking Paragon be high enough. Oh god. Oh, I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to fight anybody. I actually don't mind any of the cultists. Like, biotics have it rough in this world, man. It's basically a witch hunt. Some of them are practically crippled. Some end up okay, like Caden. Caden ends up alright, but...
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
My Paragon was high enough. Ah! Thank God I waited before coming here, because I have been heartbroken a couple times coming here and not having enough Paragon and being forced to kill every last biotic cultist. Which sucks, because they're really just here because they want to get away from it. They didn't want to be biotics. These are people that are, air quotes, accidental exposures. People that were forced when they were young children or their parents were pregnant with them. Ezo, which is basically element 0 in a condensed form, was exposed around them. And either as young children or embryos or infants, they developed welts in their nervous system, which allow them to develop biotic capabilities, like Caden. They just wanted an escape from being hated for something they never asked for. They came here. It's just like, so it's like, I don't want to have
Message
to kill
coming
them.
in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Ah, son of a bitch, I backed up too much. I need to go back to the Citadel. Actually, no. Let's go to the Horsehead Nebula and go meet up with Helena Blake. Fortuna in Horsehead. Fortuna. Go meet up with Helena Blake, deal with her bullshit. Nice. Damn. Oh, no. I remember this world. I remember the name. Go in with Rex and Garrus. Oh, that's why I missed it. Fucking rubble. Dude. Hey, thank you. Alright. Okay, camera. Please stop that. My controller just had a fucking, like, spaz moment. It was like, hello, fuck you. Fuck you! I did not fuck it up. Excellent. Okay. And now to put the thingy over here, because that means I'll come across the anomaly on my way there. Brilliant, 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 I say. I can't do a very good Yzma. What? A llama? He's supposed to be dead! I can't do Yzma. I can do a lot of people, but not Yzma. I can do Mickey Mouse. I can do pretty good Mickey Mouse. Oh boy! Can't do an Yzma though. Shame. Shame that. That looks like a good battlefield for ancient debris. Recover. Circles, triangle, circle, square, square. Alright, what to do now? Increase squad healing, increase recharge time. That would give me the, you know what? Give me advanced neural shock. And I think it's time to start working on throw. Shit. There we go. Do. Now normally I would go flying into that area to see if there is actually a Thresher Maw there, but I'm not willing to tempt fate. And I'd much rather just get this mission done and out of the way. Because I kind of need to go back to the Citadel too. And then of course I need to do the fucking main missions. Which I kind of don't want to, but I need to do. I also need to do Asteroid X57. Before I go in here, to get that off my map before it annoys the fuck out of me. I don't remember what exactly goes down, but...
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die.
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men.
You'd fucking better be.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
Do I want to try that? You know what?
This
Yeah,
gang has
we'll
a
try
reputation for drugs and slaving.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
Yep.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre.
Damn straight.
Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence.
Weird. I heard people shouting like they were preparing for combat, but then none of my people grabbed weapons. I guess because I was able to actually talk my way out of that. Because the mission should be done now, right? Yeah, hostile takeover's gone. Yeah. Yeah, convinced her to disband the gang. Nice. 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 Okay, then we're gonna do privateer. I got 7 of those still. I got a fuck ton of those still. Got all the gases. Hey, no more gases. I just need metals and rare earths. Fuck. It's gonna take a while. Ouch. We're gonna go back to the Citadel, speak to him, and then go do the Rogue VI. It'll be great. It'll be great. Don't worry about it. It'll be great. Said don't worry about it. Said fucking don't worry about it. Excuse me. That was gross. I apologize. Ew. Left a funky aftertaste. I'm not a fan. I wonder, can I speak to Caden about the missions I just did? Like, will he say anything personal, or do they only say personal things after story missions? What's up? You want to talk? Can we talk?
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've
Sweet.
played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I got a bad signal. And if you're a... maybe there's someone else you'd rather confide in. Ma'am.
All right, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly cross my heart.
There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you. It's more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You seem awfully
It's
worried.
just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed.
You're talking about a particular example?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow. Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought
It
was
wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military to introduce himself. He liked to say, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Do I want to form something with Caden?
Now isn't the ideal time. But I want to talk about this, Caden.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
I don't know if I want to form something with Caden, because personally I find Ashley a more interesting character. So normally, after a certain point in the game, I don't really deal with Caden. But, like, I don't know. But I also I kind of like Liara.
You want to ask me something, Commander?
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in...
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost...
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something... It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a... I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that
you didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it...
I admit, You intrigue me, Shepard. I thought there might already be a relationship between you
The lieutenant and I are just...
But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Fuck it.
No. You
I
were
knew
right.
it. We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species.
These things never make sense.
You make it sound so chaotic.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not This is all a bit overwhelming.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll form relationship with Liara, that's fine. I wasn't sure who to pick. I like Liara though. She's a freaking sweet, adorable, innocent, to an extent, character. She's not super innocent, but she's not like... She's not a career soldier either, so I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I like Caden. This is not a very interesting character.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
Bullshit.
Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
Don't worry, Tali. I'll try.
If I don't, it's like I failed. And that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil.
What would you need to bring back?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. And all the Geth we run into now are But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll work. See you later.
Fair. I guess I should go again. Check that Quarian armor I picked up. I need to give it to Tali. Which locker is Tali's? There it is. Oh, I've already got the Liberator 5. Fuck.
Looking for supplies?
Yep.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell all my junk. Sell.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.